Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it is Sci-Fi, otherwise known as the Junior, signing in here to do some more grinding on my tactical. As you can see all my characters here. Of course, this is my main character here. Then I got my little-rated Klingon here, just everything else, which I'll be working on later. I'm going to work on her once I get my sci-fi attack here, all littled up to 50, this, that, and all. Then, of course, I got my John Trail, and this guy here, he's a John Trail, and this guy, he's a John Trail, so that's what they are. They're John Trails. And as you can see, this is the Ailon Nova Guard, which is the Klingon side I'm part of. But today, let's see where we are today. Now, last we did this, we did lies beneath, and we kind of got the spook mission, basically, because this came out some 3-4 years ago when they were starting to do these featured episodes, and it was almost like Halloween time, I want to say. So they wanted to do the spook mission and kind of give everybody a good spook scare. Oh, we already got something done. And as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, I can now turn it in. Okay, we'll do that in a minute, Drake. Alright, so this is the ground gear. As you can see right there, I'm just a little one. Let's see how far it takes us today. See, ladies and gentlemen, level 2. And I'm going to do it again. Okay, so this, as Jan was explaining to me, this is extra stuff that you can throw in there to kind of help assist the grinding, this, that, and all, and the crafting. I'm not sure where you'd get them now. But anyway, so let's go ahead and start the task. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Another one got started, and you can see now we got an open salon. Alright, so we got ground gear. I must be out of that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, seems like we're out of that, just everything else. Alright, so let's go ahead and start the next one. And how this thing works, just that everything else, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, 1 week you had the skirmish here, then the following week you'd spin the wheel, and then this goes we just did on the last one with what lies beneath. And this goes, like I said, it was about Halloween time. It was the week of Halloween, this everything else that time, if I remember correctly. And they wanted to give everybody a kind of the spook type, mission, this everything else. And as anybody who don't know, and the next generation, you had Captain Picard, Data, and the whole entire crew, and they found this Borg, or not Borg, I'm thinking of not alliterated. This android head that looked they're like Data, and when they took a look at it, it had all those similarities of Data, this, that, and all. When they were taking a close look, they found in this one little spot there was this like burnt out, like paperclip, burnt out something metal. I think it was a paperclip or something that was just burned out, and that's why it wasn't working no more. So they had a follow up on the thing, and when the whole crew of the next generation followed through, this is where you kind of meet Guinan the first time, and of course she'd never let down, this, that, everything else. So you kind of see, how Guinan and Captain Picard, started out as friends and all this other stuff. But this is where we find out about the Davidians, this, that, and all. So in this game, they wanted to kind of bring them back and kind of had a little fun with it, everything else. And of course we get to go do our little Ghostbuster gun, so alright, everything old is now. ejected. Obviously, the Davidians have found a way to harness this surge trialic energy. The existence of the Davidian portal means that they're traveling freely between the station in the present and in the past. Since 23rd century technology can't detect the Davidian phase shifting, that time period is right for potential victim. The only choice now is to stop the incursion at the source. You'll have to take that portal into the past and find out how the Davidians are creating this. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. Yeah, this new surge of trialic energy stopped them and find a way back without altering the timeline. Don't worry about the temporal investigation. I'll pull a few strings. They'll never know that you is gone. Best to keep your team small just in case. Go to Draw Station, which is located in the Dodana sector of the neutral zone, basically, and take the portal back through time to discover the source of the Diddy incursion. We'll get 4,000 sun skill points, 2,000 sun expertise. Now, for people who has the Constitution class ship, you'd get these phaser type thing, just that now to the forward and aft. Now, on the Constitution class, it was set to the beginning level. Now, some people would use it all the way up to, the lower level Admiral class, or the, like Captain level up to the, just before you became Vice Admiral, to the lower, you had Admiral and then you had Vice Admiral. So people would use it all the way up to the lower Admiral type, just everything else. But, to me, it's effective until about the beginning part of Captain. Though when you get to Captain level toward the end, before you become an Admiral, to me they had no weight because your GDS is low at that point. So you just gotta just start looking to the better Captain gear and start using them for Captain, Admiral, and then Vice Admiral levels. So let's go ahead. And we're gonna go ahead and leave. I'm gonna head back to that draw station and have a little fun. Not now. Go ahead and leave. A little X-Wing style looking ship. Yeah, because when the critic designed this little ship, this everything else, people quickly named it the X-Wing fighter because of the kind of crisscross type style ship, as you can see, People call it the little X-Wing fighter. And it's a good little ship. Very good little ship. Phew, 6.87, yeah. I'm just moving so fast compared to my 9.99 on my other ship. And there's one of the, no, that's a Romulan. And people winning the no-win scenario. They use Klingon carrier. And small compared to that big old Klingon carrier. And small. And again, on the escort. Escorts are not touch the big ships. Touch the kind of small and quick and do a lot of, basically thirst firepower. They do burst attacks and then do hit and run style. I just seen some shorty thing go running by. What the hell is that thing? Oh, that's one of them bolt turn things, one of them crescent ones. Alright, so let's head on down. Yeah, because we definitely want to keep you want a healer down there and someone doing shield, because they will be. Now, if you have the high enough diplomatic thing, you can do diplomatic through and not have to worry about doing no fighting and actually get points for doing diplomatic. But if you go down there and basically shoot up everything and kill everything, you know, you'll get points for blowing everything out. Alright, a properly inoculated energy discharge should allow us to use this portal to follow the Davidians back through time. Once we get there, it might be trickier to get back. We should bring as few people as possible to minimize the chance of distorting the timeline. Town. And off we go through time traveling. And it's going to disappear right away. We are still in the rotation, sir, just in the past now. We need to be very careful here, Captain. If we damage the station or injured anyone, we could damage the timeline irreversibly. Even if Drake doesn't care that the temporal trying directed, we should. There's still Starfleet officers out, however. It should all listen to stun. We're still in the computer core, Captain. Strange. I wonder why there's nobody here. From what I remember about this time period, there should have been someone here, even just a technician. If I can find the right parts, we could cobble together a subspace field emitter and perhaps get an idea of what the Davidians are doing here. But using 23rd century technology will make it much more difficult. The Federation won't develop ways to detect the subspace variants that the Davidians use until almost a century from now. I'll make a list of the equipment here that we can use to fine-tune the Ross Station's sensor array. We could probably find the regulator component somewhere near the computer core and the induction core near a power subsystem level. Collect all parts to make a state modulator. And you notice the portal kind of disappeared. And if I remember correctly, ooh, look at the graphic detail. Oh, that's right. We have to scan the door first, and it's going to tell us something. No wonder why they know that here the station's on a medical alert. Non-essential personnel are confined to quarters, and the computer core is locked down. Unfortunately, that lockdown worked both ways. No one can get in, but we can't get out either. Luckily for us, these old systems had some well-documented problems. It shouldn't be too difficult to override these controls. Override the control and unlock the computer core door. Sir, these old Deutronic, that's how you pronounce it. Deutronic. Computers have the memory fault that makes them susceptible to overload. An overload could cause it to lose processing, like the one locking the door to the computer core. In this century, there shouldn't be any task that could overload them, but there is an unfinished 23rd century a geometric problem, the insoluble. With the processing power available to this computer, if we set the console to divert processing the parts of the throttle may not be able to cause a memory overwrite that would make this computer lose its security lockdown. Overload computer core. Now basically this becomes a puzzle. You have a console here, there is a console on the other side over there, and then there's a console upstairs. I have to get down. Alright. Tire destruction, nominal control, Ailon tank 1. Working. Okay, I think we can go around here. I think this just tells you what's going on. Yeah, no number of thoughts. Attack the critical system function. No medical alert. Engage. Yeah, there it is. None of one bank queued. None of bank 2 queued. None of bank 3 queued. You got this one right here. Ah, no. And you got 1, 2, 3. I think you got the 2 one upstairs. Oh, that's right, yeah. I thought it was at the end of that one, but it's at the end of this one. And it was just game lag all of a sudden. Got 1 bar. There, and this is the next console. Okay, 1 and 3. Now, as you can see, it's kind of switched between 2 and 3. Now, we'll just jump down. And then override 1. There we go. That did it, sir. Door should open now. Now, like I said, there's an accolade here. As you can see, like the diplomatic is 0. If I had this thing all the way up to at least, 3, or my diplomatic powers could be active, I'd be able to use diplomatic all the way through here, not have to do no shooting or whatever. So, if you wanted to go in here and not have to worry about shooting things off and get the accolades and for, being nice, starkly tight and no shooting, I have to get the accolade. It's some... Heck, let's see, maybe I can find that. Oh crap, someone just walked into the door? Yeah, what are you doing here? The station is in a medical alert. No, there's stuff to do here. Computer core area button. Hey, is that a weapon? Don't try anything or I'll stun you. The lift shouldn't eat, wait, the lift shouldn't even let you down here to this level. How did you get down here? Now I think this one here, he just kind of attacks anyway because it's a stupid answer. I'm gonna do this one. You should have used the intercom to call through since it's not safe to noodle that station during the medical alert. Okay, right, I should go back to the station then. Donnie, I'm gonna go call SWTOR escort. But now right here, you could go ahead and attack them. But if you don't want to attack, you just click this one on contagious. Won't that be dangerous? I guess you're right. Look, just go out to the maintenance lift and get to the emergency medical center as soon as possible and get checked out. There's a doctor out there who has set up a triage center for affected patients. Thanks. Yeah, I'll have to look it up because I know he's gonna come back. And there's a group of people we'll have to kind of deal with. Alright, go in here. Take the thirst card. But now we're kind of stealing parts. Alright. Down the drone. Transistor relay. Yeah. No one skill. There it is. Sound reading a patrol ahead. This is a tornadic alert. There's probably thong standing off the patrol title. We might be able to sneak past them and even look then I'll go to the side room. Yeah, it's got it locked in there. Ha ha. They won't know why. And just to the health, and I'm gonna lock this door. Yeah. And now I gotta talk to this person up here. We'll try waves, the Disney's are nearby. Yeah, let's talk. Hey there, you shouldn't be here. You should go to the quarantine. What are you working on? Now, if you talk to this one right here, she'll just, okay, yeah, whatever. Go to the medical area, go to the quarantine area, go away. So we're gonna talk to this one. Oh, I'm just running a level 3 diagnostic on the Sith system. The computer on the station are state-of-the-art. I could simulate an entire copy of the station and display every piece of it as if there was a wireframe module. That's impressive. I have to get, I'm really busy with that dog. Sorry, you really should go to the quarantine area. Excuse me, there she is. Brushing me off. See right there, when you push that first one, she just, yeah, whatever, go ahead. Okay, what are you working on? Let's try, that's impressive. Okay, that's it. Okay, I know, isn't it? I am very fortunate to be able to work here. Working on a station like this really strikes home just how modern new everything really is. Alright. Now, I'm not going to take this one. When I come back in here and do this mission again, I'll take these other ones, which is kind of leading to attack type style, you know, to the attack stuff. Isn't this subsystem tied to the main computer core? Yes, although it has its own memory and subprocessor as well. It can even work in parallel with the computer core named Power. What happens when you tie it into the main computer memory? Here, I'll show you. Well, that's odd. The computer isn't responding to my request. I need to go talk to Lieutenant Myers. Make sure you get the quarantine area and get this checked out by a doctor. And then she's just gonna up and leave. Warning, improper access may cause injury and death. For hardware access, Disable all tower attack, deploy servicing, discharge static electricity, deploy contact with leads, and then unlock safety case prior to access. Unclamp data lead to replace the regulator. Now, this is kind of new. For the longest time, they didn't have it. They just had this here and said what it was, and you had to kind of figure out. So there was a few times you kind of killed yourself trying to figure this out. But, okay, first, disconnect the power. Yeah, there it is. Discharge claim. Unlock and remove. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Take. Now I'll do this mission again, showing you what it looks like on the other way, and I'll let you have a good laugh as I zap myself to death. So let's head on out of here. Ooh, anomaly. I just like anomalies. Anomalies are your best friends. Ooh, that's exactly what I need too. I need some of these. Yay! And what's those used for, ladies and gentlemen? Well, I'm glad you asked. Now we got ground gear. Are you serious? Titanium. I thought it took. There's one right there. But since I got the mission already running, I can't do it. I can't do two of them. I can only do one at a time. Oh well. And as you noted, ladies and gentlemen, this is basically James T. Kirk, Mr. Stocks, and Leonard McCoy's time frame. Just by looking at the layout and everything else. And we gotta go this way. I always make the mistake of going up to that door thinking I can go out, but it's not. The elevator's actually up here. We have to use. Alright, we'll read this in a second. Walk the door, because you'll have security coming through there. That's going to come gunning. Get up to the 52 staffs. There. Another group of Starfleet officers, sir. And the group constantly will not get a doid down while you're looking. Use command keys to switch the group officer go to the directed move and set them the task that you don't want them to attack. It's all people. Yeah, there it is. Now the trick is to come through over here this way up against the wall. If your diplomatic is high enough, you can just, kind of walk along here. When they approach you, you can just tell them that you're on a diplomatic mission. Probably you got this one that walks back and forth. He's kind of trigger happy. I gotta run through here. Get over, go, go, go. Yeah. Now this one here. Crap, that's good how you do this though. Alright, so let's try. Because this one here, you have the choice now. If your diplomatic was high enough, you could talk to them and then they'll just go, detect the station, that if you're not high enough, they're gonna attack. Oh, they attacked anyway. Never mind. Well then, screw you then. Ah, they vaporized me. Oh, hell. Just kill everything. Why? Because they attacked. So, kill. Kill, kill, kill. Well, they're all red shirt. They need to die anyway. Like I said, your little nana was high enough. You did avoid them instead of everything else. Done. There you go, one guy left. Well, guess what? Since you attacked, I'm the one to attack you. Alright. Man. Like I said, I was trying to get that option, but unfortunately, I think there's one more group out here. Ooh. I like how they do these little accolade things or anomaly things. I keep calling them accolade, they're anomalies. Alright, let's go ahead and up to the mysterious person. So we should be able to find an induction coil on this little as part of the tower system. Then we simply need to rig the subspace inducer to the sensor array, and we could 10-point the Davidian's incursion. I think it's really getting out of hand. And we're about to get a surprise, and if I remember correctly, right on the other side of this door. And there he is. You there! Don't just stand there. Come over here and get me a helping hand. People are dropping like flies in this station, and it's all and it's all I can do to keep up. And you notice the name, ladies and gentlemen. Well, who are you? McCoy, letter H. But there's no time for introduction. What's going on here? Some kind of illness is affecting the people on this station. Blue flashes and ghost stories. There has to be a reason for it, and we need to stop it. People are dying here, doesn't it? Kind of sounds like a typical McCoy. Now, you kind of notice in this one, he's young. Donald Leonard H. Jones McCoy. And this one, if you remember, he kind of traveled back in time. And when they started doing these featured episodes, just everything else, they wanted to kind of do a surprise type thing to get people to play Star Trek Online. So they, started doing these kind of little where you meeting people from the Star Trek franchise, and like down the road we'll actually meet Tuvok and Worf and some of the other people from the TV show as well, the But in this one, we get to help Dr. Leonard H. McCoy, or Bones, as James Kirk calls him. Okay, what do you need to help you do? As far as I can tell, all these people report seeing the strange blue flash of light. Now they're all dying. They're worse than dead. Their brains are gone. Whatever this disease is, it suppresses the brain activity at a alarming rate. It's almost as if the energy between the neurons were being completely removed somehow. Continue. The blue flashes seem to be associated with the strength on the radiation. So we'd set up a triage center here. That's crazy engineer said that the power distribution station is heavily shielded. What kind of radiation? How should I know? I'm a doctor, not an engineer, trademark as McCoy would always say. The blue flashes are still happening anyway. We need some way to replace the neural energy to jumpstart the brain somehow. And as you see, because on the tactical officer, there's a tactical choice. Tactical, you mean like reinforcing a drain shield generator? I suppose that's one way of looking at it, but the line is a lot more complicated and a delicate instrument. Maybe that's the key. The brain might be able to restart itself. It's stimulated correctly. Give it the energy it needs, and then a stimulus to make it spread throughout the nervous system. Continue. I need to know how much neural energy the survivors have so that we can figure out how much they've lost. Then we'll need to apply a cortical stimulator at the correct frequency. It's no tonical, but it may save some lives. Sorry with these big words, ladies and gentlemen. Saving these lives is more important than making sure that everything else turns out as it should. Continue. Come on, grab the tricorder and start checking the neural activity on some of these survivors. Take note of your readings. We're going to have to calculate the difference between a healthy mind and determine the right frequency to stimulate the brain. A normal human neuron has a resting potential of negative 70 millivolts. Once you have some readings, we can calibrate a cortical stimulator and try to revive some of these people. Now he's going to start running around, this and everything else. So we need to come over here and scan this guy. Yeah, lots to get. Let's scan him. No rating, negative 60, the normal conducting. See right there, he's 10, below, 10 below, 10 plus, whatever. Under that 70 mark. Continue. Scan neural stimuli pump level. Interior now a little elevated. Sodium phosphate gates damage. Scan the anomalous neural activity. Still potassium got gates damaged by a dorsal ion movement. Likely caused a sudden change in neural voltage. Predicted results hallucination. Ions on the motor function and nervous system damage. Okay, he's now done reading. Then there's a female over here we have to go over here and read. A scan. Okay, take it that we're doing. Alright, let's scan her now. See, she's 58. Neuron reading, potential reading negative 58 volts. Normal has to be 70. Alright, let's scan her. Extra potassium levels elevated. Neuron limited to plus 15. Active potential, normal active potential is plus 30, so she's 15. Lower though, I'm not sure which though. You see 30 to normal 13, she has 15. Sodium and potassium ions depleted. Some neurons incapable of electrical response likely cause a sudden change in neural voltage. Predicted result: fatigue, blurred vision, and diluted senses, loss of atonic function. Alright, now I gotta catch up with Bones because he's like running back forth in this room, so we gotta catch up to him. Alright, let's review the findings. Normal human resting 70, normal human 30, neural charge at rest. Action. Okay, that's called the normal. That's the normal people are supposed to do. Request an explanation. We need to restore the mind to its base state. Review your findings such a cortical stimulator so that it will reset the brain back to normal. Hopefully with a little twist on the cortical stimulator, the subject brain will repair itself with some time and rest. Calibrate. Alright, so we need to set this to 70. We need to set this to 30. I think it's this one. Okay, let's try it. Now I can run over to this guy and zap him one. Ah, yep, I was right. That's what it was. We need to get to the commander. Let's go. Let's go. I'm Dr. Lennon McCoy. Oh no, Doctor. And I saved all these people like a typical doctor. Alright. Now I can go ahead and take off. Run up to this door. Run down here. And steel parts to look at the other. An induction coil. Now we gotta go to the station sensor. Integrate the set base emitter to the station sensor. It's correct, sir. The emitter has adjusted the active scanners to the station. What do you make of these readings, sir? Energy shows that the station has become suffused with triolic radiation. The radiation is coming from the Drifton's comet. The comet itself is emitting a mass amount of triolic energy. The Didians must have realized that and is a natural source of energy to them, and they're using it as an easy way to ship into sync with us. It's like riding behind a wake of the ship in the water. But that's not all they're doing, sir. They're harnessing their triolic energy and infusing it with chronic particles. With that, they could have enough energy to move the entire station out of phase, maybe even the entire sector. We have to stop them. The comet is the key, sir, but we can't do anything about the comet without a ship, and I don't think 23rd century vessel is going to be able to do that job. With this information, it's clear that we have to find some way to destroy the Drifton's comet, sir. We can use one of the military, one of the accelerator reactors in sync with the substation emitter that we hooked up to the station in order to make the 10th growth portal that will take us back to our time. Once we make it back, we'll have to record in and find a way to bring your ship back to destroy the colony. Holding out the auxiliary reactor to generate a 10th growth portal back. So basically gotta jump over this wall, get over the wall, and say bye-bye to Dr. McCoy. Not, because we got a conductor in a few moments. Turn around, open fire. Yeah, we zapped everybody. We have another problem. We've absorbed so much cryolic radiation at this point that traveling through a gate again could cause radiation poisoning. Normally we would just use a hydrolin to flush it all out, but our medical supplies aren't protected against stage shifting. Our hydrolin supply is probably already eradicated. It isn't sort of a problem that comes up frequently. We need a large dose of hydrolin to chisel out the existing cryolic radiation and protect us to the transition back to the portal. There's one person that can probably help us do that. And as I said, ladies and gentlemen, we gotta go talk to a certain individual. Dr. McCoy again. Something else you need? Actually, I have a friend who took a little too much cryolic radiation, and we need some hydrolin. A friend, eh? With all that radiation flare that the station is experiencing, we're probably going to be a little short on hydrolin ourselves. I could maybe spare a hypo, but if your friend is getting radiation, he or she he or she is on the station already. I need a double dose to translate out the significant amount of cryolic radiation. You should never lie to your doctor or your bartender. That much radiation would mean you'd experience something close to the ethics center. Like the fooling around with cryolic waves, you don't need green blood and a pointy ear to know that. That is a bad idea. When the people on the station really need, you came through. I appreciate that. I think I can spare a few doses. Just don't let the station captain hear about it. Thanks, Bones. Look, I'm not sure who you are or where you came from, but I'm not the one to look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm just an old country doctor, but I know better than to ask too many questions about a little unsuspected health. You probably shouldn't loiter around here too much longer, or the people will start asking questions. I'm going to put this colloidal stimulant to use, and again, thanks, you saved a lot of lives today. Continue. And there we go. We can take the total back to our time, sir, whenever you're ready. Let's return. We just suddenly vanished, and we're back in our own times in 2 seconds. Yeah, so drifting content is a source of cryolic energy. That explains a lot. However, we cannot simply destroy it in our time. The Davidians had the means to go back to the 23rd century and harness its energy there. However, that will be their only other chance. Before that, there is no draw station, so there's no place that will come close enough to the colonists' trajectory to be of use to them. The only logical solution is to alter the task, destroy the colonist there, and then save the Federation. As it happens, I had access to a way to transport your ship back to the 23rd century. It's risky, but I think the odds are in your favor. And if they aren't, there's always time for another try. I'll make the arrangement. Stay in touch. Drake out. And as I said, we'll get 4,000 skill points, 2,000 expertise. Yeah. I just clicked on one. Usually I just go ahead and recycle these things. I have no use to them.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
There. Now we're not going to do the Night of the Colony, which is the last one. I'm going to go ahead and use my skill points. Yes, I took it yesterday. Says I still got some. There it goes. That went away. Okay, so I'm like right there. I'm not even high enough to get the next level yet. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the next one right there, Night of the Colony. So I'm going to go ahead and break the stream. The one you just saw was Everything Old is New again, and we got to see Dr. H. Leonard McCoy, which is Bones, as James T. Crook calls him. So you got to meet him and kind of go back in time and, you know, help him out, just everything else. So if you enjoyed that. And we're just going to continue leveling this tactical officer up to level 50. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel. Please click the like button, and thank you for watching. Live long and prosper now. Bye-bye.